Ready to go, Bugman! Let's take 'em! April, you chill out and don't move.
I wouldn't if I could. My ankle's twisted.
Come back and fight like a man, you insect!
Suffer my scorpion venom, villain!
What's up, fellow collectors? P-Rockzilla back again for another review, and today we're taking a look at Ninja Turtles 2-pack from Neca, and this is the Bugman and the Electrozapper 2-pack from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon line. And these two guys were here in one episode, if I remember correctly. I think it was season 4, episode 20-something. But in that episode, Michelangelo meets Bugman, Brick Bradley, his favorite comic book superhero, and basically somehow in the episode, everything comes true where Bugman comes to life, and Electrozapper is there fighting Bugman along with Michelangelo and the other turtles. This was a cool episode in my mind because just how funky looking like Bugman looked, like the mouth and the pincers coming out of his mouth and the elongated like his, I don't know, it just looked weird. Electrozapper looked good, looked cool and stuff, but the head kind of messed me up in the cartoon. But anyways, that was a fun episode to watch as a kid, and I rewatched it recently, and both of these guys were in the same exact episode, which is not really often. You don't always get these 2-packs with the characters that are in the same episode. Usually, like about half the time, I want to say, they kind of mix and match characters from other episodes, like the Mona Lisa and was it Dirk Savage? 2 different episodes, but they come in a 2-pack. But with that in mind, I'm excited to get this rare canon, I guess you want to say, like rare like backlog for the Ninja Turtle cartoon. Like not many fans of or not people who watch the cartoons are gonna remember these characters right here because they were really only 1 or 2 episodes. So I'm happy to have them. They were cool back then. Can't wait to get them out the box. So let's get this review started. Dale. What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. So here we have the packaging for the 2-pack, and right there you can see the cartoon, like how you looked in the cartoon, Electrozapper and Bugman. There you see the figures and a bunch of the accessories that come with the figures right there. I can see some things that kind of remind me of the episode already, which is one thing that I like about NECA when it comes to the cartoon line. They always add little accessories that has to do with the episode. And there you go, you got people who were involved in the figures. You got the NECA right there, the cereal bar right there. You got Electrozapper with the other head sculpt on right there. You got a nice picture of both of them right here. Some of the other ones I do have. Like I said, I love Ninja Turtles, but I'm not going to go too far deep in this line because I don't need these punks. Definitely have Rex 1. And then one thing, like I always said before, I kind of wish they kept these directly to the characters, not just the turtles. Once in a while, they do have the character information, but it's always about the turtles. And right there, you see Bugman right there. And then right on the top, you get the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. And yep, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get these 2 out the package. All right, so once you get the figures out the box, you do have a nice little backdrop back here, which is pretty cool. I always like these. I always say if you had these in the bookshelf, these would be cool to take out and insert in the back of the bookshelf as a backdrop for your figures. Then when you take the box out the way, you agree with the figures right here, and here are all the accessories these figures come with. And Electrozapper definitely comes with way more than Bugman. Bugman, I kind of wish he had like the human, like the Brick Bradley head, kind of have like, you know, mid-transformation type thing. But definitely looks like the characters in the cartoon. I'm hoping that's just like, you know, I could twist these joints. This is not a QC issue. And look at all these accessories Electrozapper comes with. And his cape is cloth. That's another thing that NECA doesn't do often. All right, let's go ahead and get these 2 out the package and get all the accessories out in 4K so we can take a close look in detail with everything they come with in the package. There's Bugman and Electrozapper laid out all the accessories that come in the package. And the first thing that gets my attention is the Leastonite right here. This is Bugman's kryptonite in a way. Oh, look at the little paint chip right there. Look at that QC already. NECA. Still love NECA though. But the Leastonite is iconic in this episode. This is a big, I guess it takes like 1, 2, it's like a bunch of times, at least 5 times where it's mentioned or used. But this is cool that they give us this. You can take a lot of cool pictures with the Leastonite. And not only that, if I recall correctly, this chain is made of the Leastonite too. And not only that, I didn't notice, but in the package, this actually, if I did correctly, I had this under the light box for a while. And when I turn the lights off, it glows in the dark. So it has that glow of the Lisa Knight. That scene in the beginning where he's, Bugman's wrapped up, in the chain. So anyway, this is his kryptonite, but these are two very cool accessories. The Lisa Knight rock and the chain. And added effect of glow in the dark is a bonus. I like that. Thank you, Neca. All right, so let's get to the articulation and look at the characters first. Of course, let's look at Bugman. And you can see he has that ugly mug from the cartoons. Another paint chip right there, looks like right there, unless they're supposed to be on the other side. Nope, yep. So I already see 2 paint chips already on mine, but that's okay. I'm not expecting perfection with these figures. But look at this. The perfection is the accuracy of the way the character looks in the cartoon on figure form. Get the antennas here. These things are weird right here. Oh, look, the guy has some articulation there? No, it's just attached there. If I remember correctly, he's like shot webs from these. They do articulate a little bit, but we'll go through the articulation. But he did shoot webs through these right here. And I think that's like a termite mouth or something else. So he ate wood before with there. But man, this dude, even the transformation looks kind of painful, but this dude looks cool. Got the paint. Now mine's right here. I do notice that this, I'm trying to twist this here to kind of stay like that. But every time I let go, it doesn't stay. So I kind of have to hold this to go turn that. So it's not going to be lined up perfectly. My OCD is just seeing that, but it is what it is. But you get the same paint scheme. And I'm also noticing the joints are very tight in this one. So I'm definitely going to have to heat up some of these joints. But you get the paint scheme all across from the cartoon, man. This is so cool. And you get those weird feet at the bottom. And let's look at the back. You got the wings. So we're doing this. Might as well just go through articulation. So Bugman's articulation is his head can go full 360, but I don't want to really do that. The neck does twist also too. So you get twist at the neck and at the head. He can go sideways. And then he can look down a decent amount. Can look up pretty good. So this is good for this flight scene. You want to make him fly. As we're talking about the flying, might as well just go to the wings. So the wings come up right here. You have the wings right here. Kind of like the Baxter wings, but just a little bit more refined. And they do come out this way, so you can have them flying like this. So definitely want to try some flying scenes with this dude right here. So go right there, and then let's see, put the wing. We'll leave the wings up. These right here, whatever these are right here, they don't articulate up here. They're kind of like a soft plastic. They're manageable, so you can kind of move them around. But they do twist right here at the shoulder. If you see a little point right there, they do twist there. And then you do get twist at the upper bicep, but mine is real tight, so I'm going to warm that up. And I think this side, same thing. Yeah, see? So I don't want to break any joints. And then you do get some double bend. Mine, see, let's see, my joints here too. Yeah, see, I'm going to warm up the joints too on this one also. So I get a little bit there, but you do get double bend. You see the 2 joints there. So that should be pretty cool for a lot of cool scenes. Cool poses that you can reenact scenes from. You twist the form. The wrist, pivot. And the arms can only go a little bit up because of the shoulder pads and this arm, whatever you want to call this here. So you can't really go all the way up. You can twist it all the way up. So you can do that if you want to do like the flying scene. You can have his arms, or you want to make him fly like Superman, whatever. So we're at the arms. The arms can go that way. And let's try this one right here. See if I can bend. This one just bends at one joint. Yeah, so I don't want to break it. So yeah, I'm going to warm up that joint also too. I don't know why I said also two words, same, whatever. Same thing with the wrist. No twist at the elbow, just at the upper bicep. So let's bring this up and let's bring this back down. And let's see the waist. As you see, he has 2 points of articulation at the waist and the lower chest. You can see there. This one I gotta mess around with so I can try to get a line there. Oh, maybe I can do it. Oh, look, I did it. All right, I did it. Let's see if I can just keep it that way now. All right. The legs can go all the way up. So he definitely can do the Hogan boot. And then the leg can go all the way back. So he could definitely do the splits. Splits this way too. So excellent articulation at the leg so far. Let's see if these joints. Oh, these joints, nope. These are good. So no hot water treatment for these. But you already see some of the paint chipping already. So you do get double bend. So basically, this type of articulation here, you're gonna get here in the arms once you warm up my joint. Once I warm up my joints, so that's very good. You get twist at the thigh, upper thigh. That's about it. The legs, that's it. Let's see. Do you get bend at the toes? Yeah, a little bit bend at the toes. Maybe my joints are tight. I'm not sure. And then you get some bend going up. I mean, not at the ankle. What am I talking about? Toes. No bend at the toes. Up and down at the ankle. You get... No twist. All right, and then you can twist the ankle. But this is not a full twist. You can't do a 360 twist because as you twist it, it pivots. All right, and the one thing I'm curious about, I haven't articulated yet, is his tail. So, all right, so his tail is stuck like this. It's not bendy wire, but it seems that you can bring it all the way up. I hope I'm not breaking this. So you can bring it all the way up, and does it have, oh look, it has twist here too. All right, so there you go. So you can actually twist it this way here. It has twist at this portion right here. And does it have twist anywhere else? No. Yeah, this is all hard. So yep, so there's the tail. So Bugman has good articulation. I'm pretty sure once I warm up these joints and loosen them up, he will basically bend a lot better. All right, so while we're doing him, we might just look at his accessories. He comes with a pair of the weapon hands. You know, he comes with the weapons, probably just for holding the chain. Another pair of hands. I guess these are more for the holding the chain. And then he has 2 closed fists. Now we show you the chain. Now let's go to Electrozapper. Now, believe it or not, this dude. All right, so other than the beer belly, you know, whatever, he was actually a cool villain, man. Like, I enjoyed him as the villain. His face, just the fact that he had his chubby cheeks, I was like, oh, come on. That kind of like a little too kiddie. Look, another QC issue right there. You see my got a scratch there. Wasn't from me removing it from the packaging. But yeah, but anyways, he was actually a cool villain, man. It actually took all 4 turtles and Bugman to beat him. So that was real cool. And then this feels weird. This is different. So look, it has like a soft plastic, so you can actually squeeze it. Like his belly, it's like a fat suit, like a Neca. This is like a Neca fat suit. It's not like real. You can feel the body under there. That's cool. That's different. I could be wrong, but from what I remember from messing around with these newer figures, that's different. But yeah, but it does definitely look like Electrozapper. Remember that face right there? Definitely looks like him. You have the electricity bolts going like above his eyebrow. Then you got the cape, obviously the battery. But I could have sworn the battery was sideways. I could be wrong. Maybe I just looked at it wrong in the cartoon. It was one of the scenes where the cartoon was wrong. But I could have sworn the battery was sideways. You get the electric bolt there. Little canister things right there. Across his bicep right here. Let's see his joints. Alright, so his can twist, but we'll go through the articulation. And yeah, but man, this dude looks just like him, man. And like I said, after watching the episode again not too long ago, like it made me like realize like he was actually pretty cool, man. I don't remember if I get to see him again. I gotta just eventually I'm gonna watch the whole series. I got them all on the was it Blu-ray or DVD? I don't even remember. But I'm gonna watch it again. But yeah, he even got the knuckles right here. This is where he uses like most of his powers from too. So yeah, he was cool. He was cool. All right, so let's look at his articulation. Head can go full 360, but you guys, no, don't do that no more. He can twist sideways. He can look pretty good up. He can look very good down. Arms can go forward. He has no restriction with his articulation, at least for the shoulders, because there's no shoulder pads. So it can go fully up. Let's see if they can. Yep, so they can even pivot up right here. Go up like this sideways, so they can do the T pose. His twist on this bicep, if I remember correctly, yeah, this one was good, so you could go that way. This one's good too. So far it's so good. I spoke too soon. Hold on, let's see if this is the. Yeah. Oh no, there we go. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. So basically, Bugman is gonna have the same posability as this dude right here. Once I warm those joints, look at that, flexing and everything. Now I'm intrigued. All right, so he does have twists at the waist, but obviously not much because of the little the rubber fat suit. So, but he does twist a little bit. Let's bring his arms back down. All right, so that's cool, man. I love the articulation on these guys so far. Let's bring that down. Let's bring that back forward. The legs. Let's see if his legs are like Bugman. So see, his are a little bit more, I guess, the fat suit or something, but his is different. He can't do the, well, he could do the Hogan movie, do it like a weird sideways one or something, but maybe to the midsection. He can go pretty far out, so he can't do the full split as Bugman because maybe it's a suit or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's a suit, the little rubber fat suit. But he could do some of his split. If you want to, you know, push your boundaries, I'm pretty sure he can do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Let's put these arms up so I can see how his legs bend, if they gotta be heated. Yep, nope. So far, so good. So he gets double bend at the knees also. Very cool, very cool. Let's see the other knee. Yep, same thing. Very cool. Twist at the upper thigh. Look at them, the stinking leg. And then same thing with his ankles. They're the same as Bugman. So basically, the same articulation Bugman has, this guy has, except for the limitation at the shoulders that Bugman has because of the little antenna thingies or arms he has there. And the cape is soft goods, fabric. It's tied on there already, so you don't have to mess with it. And it seems like a good material where it has good weight to it, and it's not going to collect dust too easily. But yeah, man, he looks cool, man. I love the way he looks. This is the face I'm going to have him with on because when he's using most of his powers, and just most of the time, he always has his face right here. So this is the one I remember the most. Definitely going to swap it out, but as you can see, that looks real. I'm telling you, Neca, man, when they do the cartoon stuff, they do it real good. Neca and Mondo. But there we go. At least Neca, I think, is the smartest of the kings. We went through that right there. Here's some blast effects that you would put on his, what's this, on the knuckle. Yeah, this is the one that goes on his knuckle. So this will go with these hands right here. There's a cool blast effect right here. And then you get 2 pair of these. And then you get this one right here. And this is the one that you get 2 pair of these finger hands. You basically connect that way. You have the finger go like came through his shot through his finger. And then you have these other ones right here, which are basically like grenades, looks like. Or maybe you could poke them in something. They have a hole there too, so you could probably do the same thing too. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, look, so like, oh, this could be like he's about to shoot the other finger, and then this finger he shot already or something. So that's pretty cool. It reminds me of the Masterpiece Starscream. You get 2 of these, so that's pretty cool. Then you get 1 of these, and this, I'm not sure how this connects, but it looks like you got some fingers there, so it looks like it goes on one of these hands maybe. But this is one of the other effects. I would mess around with it, and I will let you know if I figure this out at the end of the review, or during the review. Alright, and that's it. So there's all the accessories, and the figures, and the cool articulation these guys come with. And I'm enjoying this so far. Like, maybe a little, recent bias of me watching the episodes, like, within the last 2 weeks or 2. But these guys articulate good. They look just like the cartoon. And I like the glow in the dark effect. That's added. That's a bonus. I like these right here. These are real cool right here. I like these. Got to figure out how this goes too. But yeah, man, I love it all. So far, I'm enjoying it. Let's go ahead and get a size comparison started. Now we have Bugman and Electrozapper staying in their default pose, ready for size comparison. So let's go ahead and bring some figures in here. I'm gonna start off with a NECA figure, and this is the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie Slash, one of my favorite Slashes. Slash is a cool character, man, but the way they knocked this guy out the park, man, he's freaking awesome. Now let's go ahead and bring another Ninja Turtle figure, and this is a Super 7 Raphael. And then, just because I was messing around with pictures with him, let's go ahead and bring in a Hot Toys figure. And this is going to be the Hot Toys Wicket 1/6 scale figure. And then, last but not least, let's bring in an SH Monster Arts figure. And this is going to be SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla. And there we go. Other figures, one different scale, other different lines. Just in case you have any of these figures in your collection, you get an idea if you want to pick up this 2-pack, how these figures will fit in your collection and in your display. Alright, let's go ahead and get the final thoughts and final poses. So in this pose, I want to incorporate the Night chain wrapped around Bugman, just like it was in the cartoon. And I want to basically show you guys, I was able to figure out that little blast effect that goes on the one hand. So basically, if you look at the swappable hands, even the one that he does come with equipped on him, if you look at the knuckles, some of them are going to have like an actual insert in one of the knuckle pieces. And then the plastic effects actually have the little peg. So you actually stick the peg into the insert on the knuckle piece, and it fits in perfect. It's easy to do once you figure it out because you actually see the outline of the hand or swappable hand that's supposed to go with that piece. So it's cool because each piece or each final pose, like the 3 final poses that we're going to have, each one he's going to have a different blast effect in the hand. That's what I like about this pack right here. That he comes with a lot of different blast effects and different accessories that you can use. And the chain, it was a little pain to get it wrapped around it because it came loose. There's not really much way of tying it on there, but I was able to get it on there, and I can approve the fact that it does glow in the dark. So I let it sit there for a while in the light, turn the lights off, and it does glow in the dark. So that's a definitely cool effect right there. So here you have Electrozapper basically captured Bugman. So what's going to happen from here? I don't know. Are the turtles going to come save the day like they did in the cartoon? We shall see. And here we go. Michelangelo freed Bugman from the chain, and now Electrozapper's on the run, getting that full blast before he basically tries to escape and get Buzzman out the air and take care of Michelangelo afterwards. So yo, real quick, had a big issue with swapping out the head. I want to give you guys a heads up on that, and how to get that heads up. When you swap the heads out, you have to be very, very careful because those yellow electro bolt, the thingies right there, are part of the mask, are very, very fragile. So basically, when I was trying to swap the head out, when I took the other head off, just by putting a little bit of pressure on the front, I didn't even pull on the top of the bolts or nothing like that. I was just putting a little bit of pressure on them, broke one of the bolts off the mask. So, I mean, I can easily fix it with super glue. It's a clean break, so you can basically just fix it easily. Just be careful. And with that in mind, the head I got on right now is not even fully pegged in because I'm trying to push it in, but I'm nervous about putting any kind of pressure on the bolts and breaking those too. So what I'm probably gonna do is heat up the peg hole underneath the head to kind of get the peg in there a little bit smoother. Hopefully that works because I don't want to break the bolts on these. I'm trying to think anything else swapping out issue wise. That's really about it. Yeah, the hands, the accessories, like I said, they clamp those accessories there, just snap in right there on those gauntlets right there. On I think on the index finger, the knuckle, I forgot which one it is. There's a hole, the peg hole there, and then the actual accessory piece has the peg, so it clips in right there automatically. That's the only hand that you can use with that bolt piece. So, and it's not too heavy, so as you can see there, it's not really bending, so it does actually hold the weight pretty good. So I'm pretty sure this, with this like blast effect here, you can have it on him for a long period of time without that plastic bending down over, you know, drooping over time. So it should be good. Bugman, yeah, everything, just the torso of mine's just a little bit still, like the alignment of the logo on his chest is not right on the midsection portion. But his things were easy to swap out also. And here we got, just got Michelangelo here saving the day, helping Bugman take out Electrozapper. And finally, I got them both individually posed, ready for my shelf right here. So this is more likely how I'm going to keep them in my display right there. Now with messing around Bugman, he is kind of a pain in the butt to get standing because most of the weight from the tail and the wings, you kind of have to push the wings a little bit more forward. So even this pose right here, it took a little while. Like, it took me some time to get him to this pose. He kept falling backwards. But I kind of wish, I just realized now when I was doing all the poses that I had Bugman with all the same, like every final pose he had the same hand. So I kind of wish that he had like actually like a flying hand, or maybe like the, you know, like Superman type hands or something else that came with him other than just the chain. So I kind of wish he just came with one more accessory. I'm not sure what it could have been, but just something maybe, like I said, the swabble head with him, like while he's transforming or before he turns to Bugman. But anyways, Electrozapper, man, this dude right here, he's cool, man. I'm really enjoying this figure. Now, he is a hassle because that freaking head, I warmed it up and it's still, I think I finally got it in there, but if you move it the wrong angle, it will pop off. And those, like the electric eyebrows or electric bolts above his eyebrows, what you want to call those things, they're really delicate, so it's really hard, I mean, really easy to break those. So I was lucky not to break these. More likely, I'm not touching his head again. I'm not removing it. I'm just leaving it on there. I'm going to glue up the other one. It's, like I said, easy fix. But that was a pain to put on there. And, yeah, mostly the head. And then, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? No, that was it. All the accessories he does come with are real cool. I love the one right there. He has like the little charging up on his finger. Like, he had the little ball there charging up. So, definitely cool character. Enjoyed them in the cartoons. And I'm enjoying them in figure form. Just wish Bugman had a little more things and better, like, balancing. But with that in mind, I really enjoy these figures, and they actually surprised me because I was really gonna skip these, and I'm happy I did it. So if you are on the fence, it's up to you. If you enjoyed the episode, if you enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the episode. I'm enjoying the figures now, especially the posability on Electrozapper and the accessories. But with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification. And if you enjoyed this review, I hope you guys keep collecting. Stay safe, be good, dale.